Hello and welcome to Banbury Music Mix Radio with me, Bob Dainty, and we're going to have our weekly helping of nothing but 100% Banbury music.
One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. One way or another, I'm gonna win you. I'm gonna get you. One way or another, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna meet you one day. Maybe next week, I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet you. I'll meet you. I will drive past your house and the lights are all out. I'll see who's around. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. One way or another, I'm gonna win you. I'm gonna get you. I'll get you. One way or another, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna meet you one day. Maybe next week, I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet you. I'll meet you. And the lights are all out. I'll follow your bus downtown. See who's hanging trick you one way or another. I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna trick you one way or another. I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna give you that slip. I go to the mall, hang on to the wall where I can see it on fine. I will come take you to the supermarket, check out specials and wrap. Get lost in the crowd. One way or another, I'm gonna hang on to the wall, find out who you call. Hang on to the wall, find out who you call. Hang on to the wall, find out who you call. One way or another.
There you go, the Duckworths, one way or another. Was that a threat or was it a promise?
down the corridor, I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Her mind is Tiffany twisted. She's got the Mercedes Benz. She's got a lot of pretty boys that she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain, please bring me my wine. He said, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. We're living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. Mirrors on the ceiling, pink champagne on ice. And she said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they gathered for their feast. Stab it with their steel and knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. Had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
There you are. Do you remember them? They were one of, I think it was Tony's last real project, and he loved it. That was a group called Eagle Mania, And on lead vocals was Sam Scannell, sorry, Sam. On backing vocals, he done that as well. All guitars were played by Tim Soul, bass guitar by the very talented Stevie Lawn, and of course, on the drums, the king of rock and roll, Tony Soul. Right, we've had a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, haven't we? We've got a date where things might go better, so we've been looking on the bright side.
Coming out of my cage and I'm feeling just fine. Gotta get out because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, I didn't end up like this. It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke. Then she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick, but it's all in my head and she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now letting me go. But I just can't look. It's killing me. Taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea. Swimming through sweet lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny's calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I miss the bright side. Coming out of my cage and now I'm feeling just fine. Gotta get out because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, I didn't end up like this. It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick, but it's all in my head and she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now letting me go. But I just can't look. It's killing me. I'm taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea. Swimming through sweet lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny's calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I miss the bright side.
There you are, Mr. Brightside from Can You Remember Transmission? A great band. And that was played because we have got a little bit of light at the end of the road. We might have some gigs to go to soon. But this next song I want to play for every venue we've got round here and all the landlords.
Well, you've had your fun and now we don't start drinking up. It's time you're gone, I'll serve you one last drink and then I'm going to shut the bar. You've had enough to fuel the bus, us up your rail, don't make a fuss. Finish your drinks and humorous, raise one last ta-da! So it's ladies and drunken men, you slumped upon the floor again. Afraid of you standing and to settle what you spent. Ladies and drunken men, I'm sad to say it's time again. Brady, listen kindly to the landlord's lament. Up! outside. Your mates got home, you're on your own, you dropped your keys and lost your phone. Haven't seen them here, why don't you go and look outside? It's ladies and drunken men, you slumped upon the floor again. Afraid he'd be upstanding and to settle what you spent. It's ladies and drunken men, I'm sad to say it's time again. Afraid he listen kindly to the landlord's lament. Drunken men, you slumped upon the floor again. I pray thee be upstanding and to settle what you spent. It's ladies and drunken men, I'm sad to say it's time again. I pray thee listen kindly to the landlord's lament. Hey!
Have they gone? Have they finished? Yes, there we had Leatherette. I bet we're missing them. I am rocking here. Right, the great thing is with doing a show like this on Banbury Music Mix Radio is I can pick whatever I want. Now, here's a band, they play around Banbury an awful lot, but their lead singer Helen has got a new single out, which we'll be playing next week. So here we have Rhythm Street.
daddy, mama lie. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Et voulez-vous coucher avec moi? He's standing up, wood, why was she fresh enough? The boy drink home and make no wine on her black satin sheets where he started free. Get you, yeah, yeah, da, da. Get you, yeah, yeah, yeah. And mocha chocolate, yeah, yeah. Creole daddy, mama love. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Et voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
There you are, Rhythm Street. You're listening to Banbury Music Mix Radio with me, Bob Dainty, and I can throw curveballs in any time I want. Remember this?
All my friends are bopping the blues and it must be going round. All my friends are bopping the blues and it must be going round. Well, I love you, baby, but I must be already bound. Well, the doctor told me, Carl, you don't need no pill. Well, the doctor told me, boy, you don't need no pill. Well, just a handful of nickels and a jukebox will kill you ill. Well, I said all my friends are bopping the blues and it must be going round. Well, all my friends are bopping the blues, it must be going round. Well, I love you, baby, but I must be real bound. Yeah. Well, Grandpa done got rhythm, and he threw them grudges down. Well, the other one done got rhythm and blues, and he threw them grudges down. Well, Grandma, he ain't trifling. I said, oh, boy's rhythm bound. Well, all my friends are bopping the blues, it must be going round. Well, all my friends are bopping the blues, it must be going round. Well, I love you, baby, but I must be real bound. Scat man.
I've got you dancing today. Can you remember the Roosters? Great. Here's another band that I don't think they're playing anymore, but they are in another band. Well, two of them are in social services. But I've got their CD by a group called Nine Lights, and they wrote it all themselves. They were a trio: Gary Smithson, Dan Bonus, and Steve Parrish.
On the eyes of May, it was as she went away, exposed us. I can stand the way, hide behind your smile. It's a sorry state. It's just your style. Whoa, whoa, what a surprise! Whoa, whoa, never disguise. Will I try through the light, lows and the highs? On the Ides of May, it was gone. Such a common thing, a liaison lost. I can stand the way, hide behind your veil. Well, it seems today your devotion's passe. Whoa, whoa, what a surprise!
How good is that then? That's only about the third time I've heard that, but what a great lineup. Steve, Dan, and Gary. They were called Nine Nights, and I guarantee we'll be playing a lot more of them and social services when they've got something on Banbury Music Mix Radio.
Thriller's gone. Thriller's gone away. Thriller's gone, baby. Thriller's gone away. You know you done me wrong, and you'll be sorry someday. Thriller's gone. Gone away from me. Thriller's gone, baby. Gone away from me. Though I still live on, so lonely I'll be. Thriller's gone. Gone away for good. Thriller's gone. Gone away for good. Someday I know I'll be over it all, just like a good man should. Well, I'm free now from your spell. Yes, I'm free now from your spell. Now that it's all over, all I can do is wish you well.
Wow, how good is that? That's The Thriller's Gone by, can you remember, Breadline? Mr. Dowse's band, I think. But here we have a local young lady. We don't want to neglect the young ladies. Here we have Nikki Bramble.
Take me now, baby, here as I am. Pull me close and try to understand. Desire's hunger is the fire I much we feed. Come on now, try to understand where I feel under your command. Take my hand, going undercover. It can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now. Because the night belonged to lovers, because the night belonged to us, because the night belonged to lovers, because the night belonged to us. Have I doubt, baby, when I'm alone? Love is a ring, the telephone. Love is an angel disguised as lust. Here in our bed until the morning comes. Come on now, try to understand the way I feel under your command. Take my hand as the sun goes down. It can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now. Because the night belonged to lovers, because the night belonged to us, because the night belonged to lovers, because the night belonged to us. With love it seems, with doubt the vicious circle turns and burns. Without reward I cannot live. Forgive the young and burning. I believe it's time to real to deal. So take me now, take me now, take me now. Because the night belonged to lovers, because the night belonged to us, because the night belonged to lovers, because the night belonged to us, because the night belonged to lovers. Can we believe in a love that's right? Because the night belonged to lovers, because the night belonged to us.
How good is that? That's Nicky Bramble, and we all know had the hit with that, but what a great version it was. Because the night. Right, I always think of this band at the Fringe Festival at Croppedy. I don't know why.
Jesse James was a lad that killed many a man. He robbed the Glendale train. Well, he robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor. He had a hand and a heart and a brain. Well, Jesse was a man, a friend to the poor. He never robbed a woman or a child, and never was a man with the law in his hand who'd take Jesse James while alive. Jesse had a wife to mourn for his life, 3 children, they were brave. But that dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard, and he laid poor Jesse in his grave. All right. Robert Ford, that dirty little coward. I wonder just how he feels. Well, he ate of Jesse's bread, and he slept in Jesse's bed, and he laid poor Jesse in his grave. It was on a Saturday night, well, the room was shining bright. They robbed the Glendale train, and people they'd say, oh, for many miles away, it was those outlaws, Frank and Jesse James. Well, Jesse had a wife to mourn for his life, 3 children, now they were brave. A dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard, and he laid poor Jesse in his grave. Now the people held their breath when they heard Jesse's death. They wondered how he'd ever come to fall. Robert Ford, it was a fact, he shot Jesse in the back when Jesse hung a picture on the wall. Jesse went to rest with a belt upon his breast, the devil upon his knee. He was born one day in the county clay, and he came from a solitary race. Yeah, I just see had a wife to mourn for his life, 3 children, now they were brave. A dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard, and he laid for Jesse in his grave.
Yee-hoo! I felt I had to do that. There we had the Swamp Band, a great band. You're listening to Banbury Music Mix Radio with me, Bob Dainty, and now we're going to go to a man of immense talent. If you book this bloke, you have to pay him to go away. He's a singing songbook, but not only that, he writes beautiful songs like this. Mr. Pete Watkins.
Standing talking on the corner of the road, the nightlight yellow glowing shines across the years, planning futures that we would never see, lest time is standing still somewhere. Too many years trapped in a pantomime, lunacy and pointless rules and goals. The ghoulish dame with makeup running down her face, was it her who made a fool out of me? Sometimes I think there is nothing in the world I would not take for granted. From where I stand now, finally I see streetlight showing me the way. Give me the strength not to waste this precious time. Lead me to a place where I can breathe. Please, please, please don't let me waste this precious time. Sometimes I think there is nothing in the world I would not take for granted. Glowing embers, now a carnival of light. You have been there all the time. You have been there all the time. You have been there all the time.
How good is that? Pete Watkins. We must get him in sometime because I've interviewed him 2-3 times and he's a real nice guy, but he's so talented. Right, you're listening to Banbury Music Mixed Radio with me, Bob Dainty. Time to wake up. There you
Let's go,
are.
winners. Have a go, winners. See you in a bit.
How dare he interrupt me? Do you know it's almost a year since they last gigged at that fabulous, great, I think it was a sellout gig at the Mill. Dirty Jack DC, we hope to be seeing you soon. There's another band I'd love to see, but they're no longer around. But one day I'll get them. Do you remember them? They're a Middleton Cheney band. Great fun band. The Screaming Abdabs.
She said, I'm Rosie. Said, I thought you would understand. Of Rosie, I told you so. Was there with your sister? But she was going down the back. I wasn't dancing for fun, you know. Of all those shitty little places, some of you is here and I'm freaking out. I heard you're gonna find your name. Sunny needs in the dark. Hey, there's nothing to shout about. Don't you say yes to tease me. Dreams are supposed to please me. I don't mean to be sleazy. Baby, you can't be easy. When you're kicking at the backstairs, mother's nightmares falling in the front door. My, climbing in the window. Get dressed, let's go. Take your brother's car keys, bye-bye. Well, I see yellow fingers and a grizzly's bum full covered in cellophane. Was there when your best friend said, sweetheart, I'm just here to get drunk again. I wouldn't move it if I was you. I don't wanna get cold when the lights go out. She said, he thinks it's so special. I said, sunshine, I'm just buzzing, check it out. Don't you say yes to tease me. Till you're supposed to please me. I don't mean to be sleazy. You can't be easy. When you're creeping up the backstairs, mother's nightmares falling in the front door. My, climbing in the window. Get dressed, let's go. Take your brother's car keys, bye-bye. Don't you say yes to tease me. You're not supposed to please me. I don't mean to be sleazy. You can be easy. The backstairs, mother's nightmares falling in the front door. My, climbing in the window. Get dressed, let's go. Take your brother's car keys, bye-bye. It's a big, big city. It's always the same, can never be too pretty. Tell me your name, is it out of line? If I was to be bold and say, would you be mine? Because I may be a beggar and you may be the queen. Though I may be on a downer, I'm still ready to dream. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Time is just the time it takes for you to talk. So if you're lonely, why do you say you're not lonely? You're a silly girl, I know, I've heard you so. It's just like you to come and go. You know me, no you don't even know me. You're so sweet to try, oh my, you caught my eye. A girl like you
me's just irresistible. Like me's just irresistible.
Well, you must be a girl with shoes like that. She said you know me well. I see you and last Stephen and you ran around the back of my hotel. Oh yeah. Someone said you was asking after me. I know you're best as a player. I said, tell me your name, is it sweet? She said, my boy is Dagger. Oh yeah. I was good, she was hot, stealing everything she got. I was bold, she was over the worst of it. Gave me gear, thank you deep, bring your sister over here. Lay out there for me just for the hell of it. Well, it must be a boy with bones like that. She said you got me wrong. I would have sold them to you if I could have just kept the last of my clothes on. Oh yeah. Take me up, take me down with you when you go. Could be a regular bell. And I'll dance with little Stephen and you ran around the back of my hotel. Oh yeah. I was good, she was hot, stealing everything she got. I was bold, she was over the worst of it. Gave me gear, thank you deep, bring her sister over it. Let her dance with me just for the hell of it. Chelsea, Chelsea, I believe when you're dancing slowly, sucking your sleeve. The boys get lonely after you leave. There's one for the dagger, another for the one you believe. Chelsea, I believe when you're dancing slowly, sucking your sleeve. The boys get lonely after you leave. There's one for the dagger, another for the one you believe. One you believe.
There they are, the Screaming Abdabs doing the Fratelli's medley. What a great way to finish. This is Banbury Music Mix and me, Bob Dainty. Doesn't an hour fly by when you're having fun? I hope you've enjoyed the show. But our last track today is going to be the Coopers, and it's a cover of First Aid Kit's Wolf. So look at the video. It's very, very good. Catch you next week. Bye.